Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Drones and Coffee. It is September 26th this morning. Great sunrise from all the guys this morning. Wow. Uh, I think everybody had beautiful weather. And Ken, what's up? Jackrabbit, TJ. Yeah, great weather across the country. I guess this time of year seems like it was beautiful. Dennis and Roz and Chris, and Rodney. Man, it was a beautiful morning. Same thing here in South Louisiana. We're 53 degrees. Going to be a beautiful day. Been like this for about, I guess, 2 or 3 days, and it's going to be like this for about the next week. So my son-in-law and I are working on a fence, putting up about 200 feet of fence, kind of getting these houses ready to, well, their house ready to sell, and got a lot of work to do. But anyway, yeah, welcome in everybody. Great week. A lot of drone news. In the news the past couple of days with Autel and the DJI products. Lots of new drones coming out. We got a lot of money. We're gonna need to to buy some of these drones. DeMarco, welcome in. Ken Hoffbauer. And let me put the link to the chat if anybody wants to, of course, jump in and hop in the show a little bit. We try to stay on about an hour. About an hour for drones and coffee. Just a general drone chat or anything you really want to talk about. Doesn't have to be drones. Join our Facebook page. We got the Fly for Fun Show Facebook page and a group page, Fly for Fun group. So you can post your stuff there and post all your news, and got some videos. Of course, Captain Ray's on, I think, a mini vacation for a few days, but he was in. He may pop in. Not sure what he's got this morning. Akarasho, welcome in, brother. Join the Fly for Fun shows on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Got some great guests lined up. Got Bob Dempsey and Lauren Donauer this Wednesday. Bob runs the Old Farts and Drones group page there. And, of course, our friend Lauren from Canada in the know with DJI a little bit, so he kind of gives us some insight and a lot of new drones coming up, so we want to hear about that. And the next week, I think is October 6th, we have Kelly Shores going to give us an update on Spin Up, which will be 1 month away, and also Billy Kyle. So that'll be an exciting show. And then we have Hey Kesteloo, I think, the week after that. So got some, I wouldn't say we've got some big time guests coming on. Of course, all our guests are important, and that's what our show is about. Kind of getting a little insight to the pilots. So yeah, got some great shows coming up. And watch all the shows. Hey, check your subs. Sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you and stuff. So yeah, check your subs. It happens. DeMarco, what's up this morning? Lynn's Overland. Mike, welcome in. Akarasho, TJ, Jackrabbit. Yeah, great crowd this morning, guys. What does everybody think about the new drones? All the new drones coming out. I mean, Autel looks like it has, it has two for sure: a nano, mini type drone, and a light, kind of maybe the size of the Air 2S, and then of course Evo 3. DJI has been really, there's been some released pictures of the Mavic 3, I guess it's going to be called. So yeah, DeMarco, actually, let's see. I think Maddie put a picture. Let's see if I can see that picture here. Yeah, right there. Man, that thing looks awesome. And of course, there'll be more leaks, of course, I'm sure. If you scroll up, you see the little Autel lineup right there. I'm on the Drone Nation Facebook page. Of course, congratulations to Marcus, 13,000 subs. And then Ron Brown put that up. That's a Mavic 3 remote controller. Depends on the combo you pick. So yeah, lots of news. Yeah, that thing looks awesome though. Stop sharing that. But yeah, that drone really looks, of course, I'm sure there'll be a couple versions of it. And we'll see how that works out. Good morning, Chris.
What's up, Johnny?
Oh, just kind of hanging out this morning. It's a beautiful
Can you hear
morning here, and kind of like y'all had, it looked like everybody had a really pretty morning this morning.
How about now?
Yeah, I hear you. Look good.
I barely hear you this morning for some reason.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, you sound good.
It's probably who knows. Roll my window up where I don't have to listen to the cars.
Yeah, I say everybody had a beautiful sunrise this morning.
Yeah, it worked out good this morning.
I mean,
got to see Roosevelt fly today. That was awesome.
It seemed like the last few weeks or so it's been raining. Of course, I know it's hard for everybody to have pretty weather, but this time of year seems like, of course, after the hurricane, seems like our weather's been halfway decent. And thank God for people who have holes in the roofs and tarps on their houses. So giving them a chance to really dig into some of those repairs right now,
Right. Well, the main thing is most people are okay. I think y'all had a few people that passed away from it, but the majority of the people are okay. Just got to rebuild.
Yeah, and they've I tell you, they've started picking up the debris. Actually, in front of my house, it's all gone. Of course, they're gonna make a second pass. So a lot of people, good time to trim trees where you don't have to get it hauled off. You can just stack it by the road. So if you want to do any tree trimming, this is the time to do it.
Yes, sir.
Because FEMA is coming by with those big tandem, trucks, pickups, and man, you can get.
Hey, let me hop out and hop back right back in, Johnny.
Go ahead, try it.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. Be right back.
Cut this off right here. All righty. Got the link in the chat if somebody wants to pop in. Justin, welcome in. Adrian Mateo, welcome in. Good morning, Adrian. Adrian had a stream last night. It was on a pretty good while. I listened to the early part, and had one of my grandkids pop in, so kind of was listening in the background. Good show, Adrian. Y'all had fun last night. Adrian always has a good time. Let's see if Chris is any better there.
No, I just, boys, I guess it's working off the iPad. StreamYards and iPads don't get along. Today it's not working.
Not working good.
I've got you turned up as loud as it'll go, and I can barely. I'm having to lean my head into it to hear you, but that's all right.
Is that any better?
That's a little better, but you do what you got to do, man. It's on my end. It's not you.
Hey, no, I'm just hanging out. No, I don't know. Mike Rennick, welcome in. Adrian's in the house, Chris.
Is he? Mateo, Adrian Mateo. I was having trouble last night with my computer, Adrian. The reason I didn't get on your show, buddy. It locked up about 5 times, and I finally said, you know what? Take with it.
Yeah, that's what I was listening early, and then my granddaughter walked over. But yeah, kept it on in the background. They have a good time. Adrian
He had a pretty good crowd last night. That's good.
He did, yeah. He had a good crew in it, yeah. And I think, you know, as it starts getting darker a little earlier now, and people kind of settle in, you know, I think the streams seem like you get more people, you know, when it's daylight till 8:30. It's makes a big difference, you know.
Right.
I know I was beat. We're working on about 200 feet of fence, my son-in-law and I. So we've been it's pretty hard work. We got all the posts up, got the runners up, and we nailed about 60 feet of board. So today we got about 140 feet and 3 gates to build.
You how are materials down there in Louisiana? Hard to come by?
You can get them. Huh? Yeah, you can get them.
Lowe's and Home Depot stocked up.
Yeah, we actually use a little local building supply because they deliver for free, and you know, so it wasn't too bad. I mean, you know, even putting it up yourself though, you're probably looking at about probably about $11 a foot. You know,
I've noticed working on the house that some of the lumber prices and stuff, it's in the wire prices, they've come back down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean the board. I think the fence boards are $1.99. So ain't too bad, but you know, they would usually pick them up for, I don't know, $139 or $159, but it's running us about 10 to $11 a foot, even doing it ourselves. So
yeah,
now you understand why you get somebody to do it for $16-18 a foot, you know.
Right. Yeah, I noticed we went to we eat dinner at Cotton Patch, we eat dinner at Cotton Patch yesterday, and they're charging a 5% surcharge now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I asked the lady, I said, what's this all about? And she said, well, it's to keep us from having to, we raise prices, but it's to keep us from having to reprint our menus. She said, this is temporary. I said, okay, I understand temporary usually turns into forever.
Yeah, you know, and I understand. You know, I tell you, and I guess I'm not going to say I'm kind of cheap, I guess, when I come to restaurants. I don't know. It's food prices are really crazy lately, you know.
It is.
And I mean, you hate to be. I know I took Bailey out for a birthday just a couple weeks ago, just me and her for lunch, and man, it was $60 for lunch. You know, I mean, hamburgers are $14 a piece, and we had a appetizer, and it's like, you know, I mean, it's like, man, it's just added up right, you know.
Yeah, that we was talking at work the other day. Used to, you could get a cheeseburger. You go to Dairy Queen, get a belt buster with cheese and order fries and a drink, and it was like maybe about $5 or $6. Now you can't get out of there for less than 11 or 12.
Yeah, and I understand, but you know, man, and then you know, on top of that, you go in a restaurant and you know, you're looking at the prices, and you got to give them 20% more, you know, for the tip. And I understand that. You know, my daughter was the waitress, so I understand. But man, it's like, you know, you're not gonna walk in Walmart and say, hey, I'm gonna pay for this, and our sales tax is 10.5%. So, you know, man, you're talking about 30% more when you sit down.
Yeah. Oh, I get it, and I'm not gonna short them young ladies or young men working.
No, because they get it taken out on them for all the, you know.
Yeah, we need to make sure they, you know, that's what they work off of is tips. Absolutely. Good morning, Brad.
Bradley.
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's up, Brad? Where's breakfast? Brad? I cooked for you once. I mean, you could, you know, you cook, you know, send it over.
I know you did. You did. It was delicious. Well, we do Sunday morning brunch when I'm at home, so hopefully today we'll probably eat brunch around 11ish, 10:30, 11. But we'll do mimosas like we have done in the past, and some eggs and some bacon. My wife loves bacon. I do too, but I'm kind of more of a sausage.
Hey, I need to hold my pinky cup up. You know, you talking about brunch? Ain't that how they do it, Chris? When you
a little boucher.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
As I hold this expensive cup of coffee up.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh my gosh, I heard y'all talking about all the restaurants and stuff, but yeah, I noticed even here in Virginia. I mean, we went to a place called the Boathouse on a reservoir in Chesterfield County, one of the surrounding big counties we have around Richmond. And my wife and Al Duran and his wife, the four of us met up last weekend, I guess it was, or something like that.
Yeah, I saw, yeah.
And they had automatic 20% tip, and they had a surcharge on it as well, which I don't agree with. That restaurant's been going strong since last year. COVID has not affected that restaurant. Maybe it did early on, but that restaurant is already expensive, and it's one of those type of restaurants where the portion size is the opposite of what you pay. It's small portions, big prices.
You got to leave there and stop at McDonald's on the way home.
Well, I got full, but and it's usually portion sizes there. That's the first time I ate there. It was right on. My wife ate all her food, which normally she's got leftovers, so that says something. But it was a nice place.
Plus, they dipping into our drone money. Yeah, we're gonna need some money
Yeah,
for all the new
absolutely.
drones coming out.
Well, I don't mind saying this. Between the four of us, the bill was $270, and we didn't eat.
Lord.
We didn't eat like kings and queens, but it was good food. It was good food and good times. We got to hang out with Al and his wife, and we had 2 bottles of wine. That kind of put us up there. That was probably 2 bottles and a half, I think. So that put us up another $80-$100 right there. But anyway, it's it sounds like I'm complaining, but we had a good time. We enjoyed the social aspect of it, and then the sunset was amazing, as you saw from the photos on Facebook.
Yeah, some great pictures.
Y'all saw the photos.
Brad, and I want to say your brother's. I'm so sorry. You said your brother's house burnt down.
Yeah, Thursday night, and I didn't
Wow.
hear about this till Friday. Thursday evening, around 5 o'clock, my brother's girlfriend, I guess fiance,
I'm listening. I'm grabbing some coffee.
They've been together for years, and his girlfriend and him have a little girl, which she's 5 now, I think. Isabella is her name. But his girlfriend also has a son. He's about 14 or 15. Anyway, they all live in the house, and the girlfriend and her son had taken off to go for an appointment in the evening, just minutes before all this happened. But my brother was on the second floor, which is their living floor. The first floor is not their living floor. It's a garage and an entertainment room and stuff like that. My brother started smelling what he thought was electrical burn. So he started walking around the house, checking things, couldn't figure it out, went downstairs, went in the garage, peeked in there, didn't see anything. So he kind of wrote it off for a minute. And then he started smelling more like smoke. So he went downstairs again, and he had replaced a motor in his air handler, I think, in the house a month earlier. So he thought maybe, oh crap, something had happened to that. And he knows what he's doing when he's doing that stuff. He's not an electrician necessarily, but anyway, he did that work. So he kind of thought that might have been the problem. So he opened the utility room, and the utility room is just kind of like a closet, has washer and dryer in it, the hot water heater, the heat exchange, I guess, or the heat, what am I trying to say? But anyway, part of the AC system. So he opened the door, and the room was fully engulfed with black smoke. And so he shut the door, went and ran, got his daughter. She was upstairs, and got her downstairs, and he got a fire extinguisher, and the fire extinguisher didn't work. And I'm surprised, because he used to work for Cintas, and he was the first aid and CPR and fire extinguisher kind of guy. He used to train on that kind of stuff. But apparently this fire extinguisher he had failed, and he couldn't do anything about it. So he ran next door with his daughter and called 911. I think his phone was in the house somewhere. And he called 911, and it took the firefighters 15 minutes for them to get there. So, and the house was fully in flames at that point. And it didn't burn the house down, but it did enough damage where they probably should just push it over and start over.
Good morning, Ron.
Pretty bad. Hey, Ron. Good morning.
Ron, good morning. Good morning, Ron.
So something in the AC, the handler.
Yeah. Well, now, so backing up a little bit, the firefighters told him after they had got it all out, that it looked like it started right where the power came into the house before it got to the panel. So Ben, my brother Ben, he said that at one point when he went downstairs, before he opened the door, he thought he heard some crackling and stuff in the walls. And then, and looking back on it now, he seems to think that was the electrical arcing in the walls. The firefighters seem to think that the old wiring had just given up. And the house, I don't think the house was more than about 30 some years old, but 30, maybe older. I'm not sure, but
It looked
they
bad.
blame it on where the connection came into the house from the pole.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, so
but nobody got hurt, thank God.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
got
the main-
hurt,
That's the main thing.
and they live on the second
Right.
floor. My gosh, if that had happened during the night, that house possibly could have been fully engulfed down on the first floor before they got out. It just you think about these things. Somebody was watching over them, that's for sure. Man
Brad.
above.
Hey, Brad. Good morning.
Hey, Matt.
How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, bud?
Oh, just getting ready to do a little work, man.
We got some fence boards to put up, Brad. You can come help.
Yeah, I wish I was closer. I would help you guys for sure.
Good
I
seeing
would.
you.
Hey, you too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Matt's got
I know y'all got.
he got to bring something. You know, you can't do something without going to Lowe's. 2 or 3 times.
Where's the fence board going up?
We
Right
put it
there
between
behind.
the houses, Brad. I have to show you. We put it between the houses and then on the other side by the pool there. So separating that all.
Oh, okay. Is that between your house and your daughter's house, Matt's
Yeah.
house?
Yeah, and then between that and the other thing. So,
Yeah, I know
Lockwood,
those
what's
kids.
up? You got
that-
moved in?
All moved in, buddy.
Oh, good. I'm glad now I can come see you. I ain't come see you when you got work to do.
I'll save some for you, Johnny, if you want.
Huh? No. Yeah, save me a little bit of shoebox. I'll help you put your shoes up or something light.
Yeah, I actually had a good amount of people that showed up, and it was awesome. Me and one other guy, we loaded the truck at the old place. We had 80% of the truck loaded by 9 a.m. Last Saturday, and then the rest of the people showed up, and by 10:30 we were on the road and got over there, and I had 3 other people over there showed up. My boss, his grandson, one of the other guides, and
Good morning,
yeah,
Mark.
it went quick.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's just everybody pitches in. Mark Fisher, welcome in.
Well,
See a few other.
I was
people.
going to say, Ron, I was there in spirit, so you can count me as part of the help.
Russell Glenn, Fly Guy Maryland. Yeah,
Okay.
welcome in, other guy.
No,
Anybody
it
want
wasn't
to hop
bad.
in? The links in the chat.
Hey, I mentioned something about doing a meetup out your way, Ron. Maybe you can line up some work if you get about 20, 30 people out there for a meetup. We can get some work done around the house while we're all there.
Yeah,
Hey, y'all can stop in Texas on the way up. It's not that far out of the way.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Do the same thing.
Ken Hobby.
I told Matt North the other night on his thing, his morning thing. He was talking about they were painting around the house, and I said, "Well, I wish I was closer. I'd help out." And he sent me a message back in chat. He said, "Yeah, I bet," and laughed. But I told him, I said, I work for pizza and beer all day long. So,
the thing it is, you got to be careful. You got to save that pizza and beer afterwards.
yep. That's right.
Before
Yeah.
pouring, the work slacks off.
Yeah, because you don't
Yeah,
want
the
the
beer.
electrical. You don't want the electrical sockets painted over.
No,
Yeah.
that's right.
You send pizza around Lockwood, he sends it back.
Yeah. Oh man.
But I do
All
think we
right.
should get a meetup set up maybe next year out your way, Ron. That would be awesome.
That'd be kind of cool. Let me
I
look
can-
into that.
I can make coasters.
there's
I always make coasters for everything.
it's not the nicest hotel, but there's a hotel about 8 miles from me, down in a little town. It's a little country motel hotel. I'm sure it's dirt cheap. But yeah, we could fly at the lake or go up to the Bighorn Mountains. That's only now about an hour and a half away. And I tell you, anybody that brought a drone that would fly up there would they would absolutely love it.
I think we got a ghost.
Mark,
We got a
I
ghost.
think we got. I guess he's doing a reveal. He's going to do a reveal, and any moment now, drum roll.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe
what's
I
going
should have
on,
did that. I should have did that.
Hey, what it is, he can't sleep without a blankie.
Something's going on. I can't hear you guys, so I might have to go back out.
Same problem I
Can you-
have.
can you read
man?
Some sign language. Sign language, Mark.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ron, can you hear me good? Brad, can you hear good?
Yeah. Everybody's good. I can hear Mark. Everybody. Yep. All good.
You can hear me. I can't hear you guys too well. I don't know what's going on.
StreamYards.
That happens
How
to
you
me
guys doing?
sometimes
Good
on the
morning.
phone.
Doing good.
Good
doing
morning.
good. It's all
Bless
great.
America.
A beautiful morning.
Yeah, there you go. Can you hear us now, Mark?
Not really. You know what? I'm gonna sign off and then come back in.
All right, buddy.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going. Yeah,
I
man. I
guess he's
think
going.
look, I got this from Trey yesterday, man. Look, Recovery One drones.
Oh, wow. He sent hats out to everybody except for me.
Man,
And me.
I tell you what, I was like, wow, it's really nice.
You know, that's pretty nice. And when people send the hats out, you know, everybody can't get a new hat. I mean, it would cost a fortune to send everybody and all the friends. But, you know, it's nice of anybody to do that. Johnny, you've done that, and he's doing that. And, you know, Rodney's done that. There's many names of people that do that. And such a nice thing to do. But there is a dollar sign to go along with that type of effort.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he had asked me for my address a couple weeks ago, and I didn't know, you know. But hey, I got it come in yesterday, so I was excited. You know, it was kind of coming. I was dragging ass after putting down, helping Maddie with these 32 poles we had to put down and stuff. So
Still
hey,
can't hear.
kind of brightened up my day.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mark,
Chris, you would
are you on an iPad, Mark?
I'm on my phone. I don't know what's
Well-
going on. I just never had this problem before. I just can't hardly hear you guys. Really low. Maybe
Same
if
here,
you
Mark.
guys all take your drone up.
I can yell.
Try to get closer to the mic. How about that?
Hey.
Can you hear me? There you go. Hey.
Hey guys, I was out hunting the other day and going down this kind of a bumpy dirt road, and I'm like, what the heck is rattling underneath my passenger seat?
Uh-oh.
Driving me nuts. And so finally I
Snake.
pulled over, and here I dug underneath there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there it is. I've been looking for it. It was the giant, I guess you call it a tumbler or giant mug from Rick Halber.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
It's in full. It's a monster cup, and it's all in camo. And then there's an insignia on there that said has a big picture of a deer, and it said the opening day should be a national holiday. I'm like,
That's true.
Couldn't agree
I've heard
more.
that all my life. I've heard that.
yeah. But I've been looking for that darn thing because that's the only time I use it is for hunting.
I think
Yeah,
every
I keep
day
it.
ought to be a national holiday. That way you don't have to work, you know.
I had a hunter a couple of weeks ago. He was a corner from Kentucky. He had a little bit of sick humor, but he had a saying every day. He goes, Ron, he said, every day's and treat every day like a Saturday, but today was a good day. It's like Sunday on the farm. I'm like, okay. Never heard that saying before, but I'll go with it.
Yeah.
We know, Johnny, you retired, but it doesn't, you know, when I was there, it didn't look like you retired, even putting aside all the Hurricane Ida stuff. You got a lot on your plate.
Oh no, I'm not retired. No.
Oh, I thought you retired.
Oh no.
I thought maybe the real estate thing was on the side.
Yeah. No. That's what I do for a living, the real estate.
Okay. So
I'm
haven't
gonna
fully
open my iPad up and then see if my iPad's doing the same.
Hey, if
thing.
you need a new phone, Mark, look, I got the Mini 13.
He's trying. Hey, we'll just call him TJ today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's taking TJ's place. That's MJ.
Sorry, TJ. I think TJ's in the chat, and we know you have issues, buddy,
Hey,
with the connection. With the connection, not TJ himself. The
go ahead,
connection.
Mark. Mark's an MF. That's what he is. He's an MF.
What'd you say, Johnny?
I said he's an MF. Mark.
Oh, okay. Yep, he's a MF.
So Brad, you gonna come up to the Sportsman Show with Rodney and Dennis?
Oh yeah, man. When y'all said that, I was like, oh crap, you're going to be up in the northeast of the side of the country. And then Rodney said he's going, and then I guess there'll be some other folks going. Yeah, if I can make it happen, that's February, right? So
yeah, I'll get the dates. As I know, everything's still a go. as far as the show itself. Now, last year, obviously, they canceled it. The governor of Pennsylvania, you know, I'll say no more. I won't get into politics on Johnny's show here, but
Right.
it all depends on him. But I tell you what, when they shut down that show, they about 3 or 4 or 5 years, man, about 5 years ago, somebody thought in their right mind thought it was a good idea. No more guns at the show.
Really?
And all 1,200 vendors boycotted and said, fine, we ain't coming. And when they said they estimated somewhere around 80 to 90 million dollars that city lost.
Oh.
And that final okie dokie was from the mayor of Harrisburg. And yeah,
There you have it.
huge, Brad. Like I said, you got to put only like so many credit cards in your wallet.
Yep.
You got to be careful.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I mean,
I said I'd bring my truck. I'll bring my truck, but I'm afraid to now.
Yeah, you might want to bring a car instead. That way
Ron, can you actually buy guns on site, Ron?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, because I know here
can-
they were doing it, and then you couldn't buy the guns, but now I think you can again. I'm not sure. You know,
Yeah,
now,
the background checks.
if you have a concealed permit, you can get the gun that day already.
Right. But it's not just guns. I mean, there's I don't know. I think there's at least 300 or 400 hunting vendors.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Boating, camping, fishing, hunting, you name it, it's there. Anything that has to do with the outdoors. They have it's in a farm show complex, and the one arena is just for archery only, and you can go into this giant arena and shoot 3D targets for archery, and they get a lot of celebrities there, like the guys from Duck Dynasty show up all the time, and
There he is, right in the corner. Look, there's Duck Dynasty in the corner right there.
Uncle
right.
Phil.
Right there.
Chris?
Uncle Si.
Uncle
Yeah,
Si.
there you go.
All right, last time
Marky.
Mark.
Any better?
Mark. Hey, Mark, can you hear me any better, Mark? Hello.
Still doing it.
Man,
Hey guys, I'm
Nope.
gonna get out of here.
I don't know
I got
what's
stuff
going
to
on.
do.
Chris,
All right,
Chris, seeing
thank
you,
for
good
coming
buddy.
in,
Hey,
You
Chris.
too, guys.
Good
Y'all have a
seeing you.
good rest of your Sunday. Have a good week. Everybody in chat, y'all have a good week too.
All right, thank
See
you,
you,
Chris.
brother.
Have a good
Chris.
day.
Y'all somewhere.
Thank you. See you, buddy.
Captain Ray, welcome in.
Uh-oh. Tell him make sure he has his pants on.
I think he's on vacation, so I think he's with his family.
Vacation. He's always on vacation.
He's always
Well,
on
I mean,
vacation.
this is an official vacation. You know, he's got
Oh,
official
official, yeah.
vacations and unofficial vacations.
Is
Mark,
there a
can you hear me?
difference?
Mark's still working it out. Hey, Mark, contact TJ. See if y'all can work this out.
Poor Mark.
Hey, so talking about Ray, Captain Ray, you know, I watched a little bit of his show stuff he did last week. That was interesting. I'm sure he had a good time doing that. That's his passion, right?
Yeah, he
Still with
loves
that.
those koi. He won.
Yeah,
I
the
think
koi.
he won two awards too.
Oh, I didn't even see that part. That's awesome.
Now he's an award-winning Captain Ray. He's got so many titles, you know, captain, what else? Co-host. Now he's award-winning koi fisherman or fish raiser.
So I wonder
he loves
whatever
that.
he
That's-
won,
It's part of the club. Yeah, they had fun.
whatever he won, is he going to stick it in the koi pond, or is he going to leave it in the house, or what? Like,
Well, yeah,
was it a trophy
Yeah,
or a
it's a little
ribbon or
trophy.
something?
Yes, it's two little trophies.
He put that in the koi pond.
Yeah, Mark's having some. I don't know.
I got a buddy of mine down the street. He's taking his cars out this morning. He takes them out once a week. He's going on. Oh, there he goes with one of his Corvettes. I don't know if y'all. Oh,
Ron, you been doing any flying or not too much to try and get settled, huh?
I have not touched a drone, Johnny, in probably over a month.
Yeah.
I just have not. And I'll tell you what, that's something I'm really looking forward to, is getting back into my photography and
Right. That's like us. I mean, today makes 4 weeks for the hurricane, and I don't know. Probably Brad, since you left, I mean, I might have flown 3 times. I don't know. We did go out to the swamp last week. A friend of mine and I that live right behind the subdivision. So that's really the first time, and I don't know. Maybe this afternoon, try to take a little time off and at least fly around here.
I hate to say it, I haven't flown anything since I was out your way, Johnny.
Anything, Mark?
Nah. Oh well.
Mark.
Check.
We hear you good too.
Yeah, we hear
it's
you
just
good.
I'm just not hearing you guys well. So, but
It's got to be in your volume settings.
well, it's probably my hearing.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. I know. Yeah, I'm like, I would say it's got to be the volume, but I don't know. I know Mark knows how to do all
What's
that.
weird, Johnny, is like the other night, and this has happened to me many times, like on Jim's show, where I, just watching you on YouTube, I can hear fine, but then when I join on StreamYards, I've noticed like one person, it's usually Jim, where his volume output will just go down considerably.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting now. And and when I'm on YouTube, I can hear you guys fine, but then I can't hear you guys now. Like it's like really low. And I went into the like the mic setting, and nothing. I'm not getting anything. So
yeah, but it wouldn't be the mic settings, right?
Adjust mic.
It wouldn't be the mic settings though, Mike, right? It would be.
Oh, wait a minute.
Let me
try something here. Nope, that didn't do nothing.
What type of
I mean,
phone do
you
have,
sound
Mark?
you sound really good.
Mark, what kind of phone do you have?
It's weird. Let me see.
Actually, it sounds like Mark, your volume on your mic went up a little bit. You're a little hotter than you were.
Yeah, I was trying to mess with the mic.
Yeah, you sound good right there. That
I have
level
to go on
sounds
a
really
show
good.
later on. Hopefully that doesn't affect this later on. I'll be like, I'll have to use my mother's hearing aid.
You are getting older, Mark. You are getting older.
Yeah,
Mark, she only uses that around
inevitable.
you. She only uses that around you, so she can't hear you.
Turn them down.
Yeah, she turned it down.
Yeah,
Selective hearing.
it
Dave,
says
welcome in.
everyone can see and hear you. Yeah, but let's turn that around. I want to hear everybody else too.
Well, we
Hey, and you're actually.
we talking good about you.
I was gonna say,
it's all
That's
good.
like
Yeah.
everybody started talking trash about him.
Yeah, I mean, we would never say nothing. We would
Rag
never say
on
nothing
you.
bad
You looking-
about you.
Not while I'm live, right?
No,
And you-
of course not.
Hey, and you're looking really good in that old '80s portrait mode as well.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
There you go.
There
There we go. Maybe that'll change.
No, it won't change your audio.
Nah.
Dave, welcome in. I hope you're feeling better. I think Dave had surgery on his rotator cuff, so
Oh, yep.
I know, Brad. Matt North always busts on me. He's hey, it's Vertical Ron.
Vertical, yeah.
Well, when you were at Sturgis, you did that quite a bit, didn't you?
Just tell him you're shooting a short, Ron. The shorts are vertical, you know. So.
A TikTok or a short. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, but I'll tell you what. Another week or so, I want to get the house together. It's 80% of the way there. But now I am just so looking forward to taking trips to one of my favorite places in Wyoming is the Bighorn Mountains outside of Buffalo. And you start in Buffalo at around 4,500 feet elevation. And in a matter of 45 minutes, you're up at 10,000. And you start right at the base of the mountain, right in town. And then you go up, and the opportunity to see wildlife. There's a lot of moose up there. But I'm looking forward to, now it's only an hour and a half away where it was 3.5, 4. Now it's only an hour and a half away. So I see myself up there more frequently, taking the drone up, drone friendly. Nobody's going to yell at me for flying a drone up there.
Ron, what do you think about the new DJI, that Mavic 3 or whatever you've been seeing some specs on and all with the 2 cameras and.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. You know, my only thing is I just wish they would make a drone that would be, and I get it, they're in it to make money, but you know, like I have the smart controller, but yet now they're going to make this Mavic 3 that's going to be compatible with, if I understand it correctly, with the new smart controller. You know,
Right.
No, but it looks pretty fancy. I haven't heard the specs exactly on the camera.
Right.
I'm sure hoping they have 4K 60 on it. If they
No,
don't,
you're gonna have to wait for the Mavic 4 for that.
really.
Or the Mavic 3S, you know.
Yeah, the Mavic 3S. Exactly. That's
Right.
I mean, I keep on ranting about this. The Mavic 2 Pro should have had 4K 60. Don't give me all that, like, oh, the camera is not big enough, or all these Micro Four Thirds, you know, the camera's not big enough. But then you come out with an Air 2S, and that has 4K 60, 5K. You know what I mean? And that was a smaller camera than the Hasselblad that came out with the Mavic 2 Pro. It's
Right.
I'm just so almost done with DJI, you know, and that's why I'm like always about Autel, because Autel, yeah, they don't come out with a lot of drones, but they give you one drone that does so much.
I think DJI, they'll take 2 steps forward, but then they'll move back a little bit. You know, it's kind of like they give you something, but take something away.
Apple.
What am I seeing in that? I've been so busy, I haven't been paying attention. But am I seeing what sounds like the zoom and the regular camera in a combo together?
Yeah, let me see if I can. Well, let's see.
Yeah. It's kind of it's a beast of a camera. It's definitely a lot bigger than what we're used to.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then you have
be
the option
a
of
really good
having
camera.
the 4/3 sensor.
Yeah, there's
There's
2 sensors in it. There'll be 2 on it.
Can you see that right there?
Yeah.
Kind of dark,
I hate that I can't hear.
but
It looks like it's got 2. I mean, it's got 2 cameras. I don't know.
yeah, it's two cameras too, and that body and that assembly there.
Right.
Just give us one camera that does everything that we want it to do.
Well, you know, and I go back to something I said on one of the other streams the other night. I think it was on, Fly Zone Drones on Friday night. Get us to one app between all the DJI products. Just get us to one app, right? You know, and decide on something. I understand the whole thing about the easier app for the beginners and stuff like that, but set the app up so it has a beginner mode. Just, limit the features.
Yeah. Just.
I mean, all you have to do is.
So how would that camera work? I mean, you view one at a time, obviously. I mean, what?
I would think.
I mean, and the one up couldn't tilt a whole lot, so I don't know. It's kind of weird, you know.
One thing I see the price value of the Mavic 2 Pro, I think, will go down considerably, because I think a lot of people, if I heard the pricing, I've been hearing, again, I've been so busy, I haven't heard full details, but I think a lot of people are going to be trying to sell their Mavic 2s and then buying that. So there's going to be a lot of Mavic 2s out there for sale, used, but I don't think the price value is going to be very good unless people just want to, they can afford to go out and buy another one. But
it's getting to be where like have we even pulled out everything that we can out of the drone cameras that we have right now? I don't see the need, unless you're a big content creator and you're going to be doing some, small films,
that's
you
what
need
Mark,
that microphone.
That's what I was going to ask you, Mark. I mean, you do some of that. So what else do you really need?
I'm doing okay with what I got. I don't think I need to upgrade to that camera.
And
a lot of my stuff is not at night. That Micro Four Thirds is only going to really be at night. How much more are you going to pull out of that camera during the day that you can't get with like a Phantom 4 Pro? Oh my goodness. I've been playing with the Phantom 4 Pro and really digging deep into that camera. That camera is so amazing. Amazing.
I regret selling mine, Mark.
Oh my goodness, man. I mean, I don't even understand why I kept it on the shelf for so long. That could have been a really go-to drone that can get a lot of content. The Air 2S is great in tight situations. If I have to fly in a warehouse or something like that, I can get into tight spaces. Great drone. Should have gave me the variable aperture, but I didn't get it. That's fine. It does what it needs to do. That's all,
Yeah. So, Mark, are you flying Evo 2 still? Yes.
I'm going to sell it.
Mark, I agree with you, Mark. I think that Phantom 4 Pro, like I said, I sold mine to a girl locally here, and I actually recently tried to get it back, buy it back from her, but she wants the same price I sold it to her for 3 years ago. And I'm like, no.
but that's the worthiness of it. You know what I mean? That thing is just so amazing. The only problem I've seen in it is the props in the shot. But if you're shooting cinematic, you're gonna go into tripod mode anyway.
Yeah.
Tilt that camera down a little bit. You don't get the props in the shot. And what more do you need than 4K 60?
Yeah,
I want to say hi to Ray.
Captain Ray's got his family watching, so it's a family show. It's a family show.
So watch your mouth, Mark. Watch your mouth.
Good morning, Cheryl.
The Evo 2 Pro, I'm gonna sell it because I'm thinking, I really got into this because I wanted to do search and rescue. So I'm thinking about going enterprise level, and I want to get some of those things, that I could probably, get some work or, even help people out that might be lost. Now, Rhode Island's not the really biggest place to do it, but if I could travel to go find people lost, with a FLIR camera, that would be amazing,
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
Mark, how happy were you with the Evo 2 Pro, though? Is that the 6K or the 8K?
That's the 6K. I didn't go with the 8K, even though I had bought it at one point, and then I returned it, and I was like, no, I want the 6K. But the 6K, Auto Robotics the cameras are great on those drones. I mean, you get some really good depth of field, and it's a really great camera. 6K for punching in if you needed to punch in, the 4K for slowing it down if you're punching in. You still got that good resolution. Great drone, but out of the box, it doesn't fly like a DJI.
Mm-hmm.
So what computer can handle 8K though? What computer, on the 8K version of that?
So the Mini, the Apple Mini with the M1
with the
chip,
M1, okay.
The 16 gigs, which I'm stepping up to now. Actually, I just loaded some footage, some wildlife footage onto my MacBook Pro, which is a 2019, has 16 gigs memory on it. It's an i7, and I have to wait for it to really load before I can even do anything because it's jittery and it's not loading really fast. But with the M1, it's just so incredibly fast and
How was your signal strength, Mark? But that's the reason I got rid of mine. I got consistently tired of weak signal strength with that Evo. Well, I have the original Evo.
Yeah, it does have some issues with depending on where you're at. I've noticed the change of signal strength with the smart controller.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's giving me it's better transmission, and the signal strength is there, better than the regular controller. That was another issue I had with it, is that you came out with the Evo 1 and you gave us the controller. You came out with the Evo 2, you gave us the same controller. What's going on? You know? And then you come out with a smart controller, which was
Mark, like you said, is all about this.
It's all about money.
I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, listen, and of course, hey, even when Randall was on our show, Randall Warner, of course, he not there anymore, but he even talked about you don't have to buy every new drone that comes out, and that's coming from because what he was saying is that it's like people who have the Mini 2 and the Air 2S, they actually stepped backwards and bought a SE, which to me was why would you do that?
Unless you're Adrian. No, Adrian does that.
or Philly Drone Life.
Yeah.
I suggest that all the people that are on right now, listen, dig deep. If you're looking for a good camera, you have one already in your hands. Dig deep into that camera, shoot and log. and then learn, because if you don't start stepping up to those different settings, and you're never gonna learn.
Well, yeah, I say you don't even learn
one trial and error.
You don't learn one drone before you buy another.
Yeah,
you're never gonna get there. Like we've gotten rid of like the Phantom 4 Pro and all that, and we didn't even get everything that we could get out of that camera. Flight characteristics is a different thing. Yes, DJI has some great out of the box flight characteristics. You don't have to go in and tweak it. But the Evo 2 Pro, if you go in there and you take your time and tweak it, you'll get it to fly like how you like it.
Right.
oh yeah.
Mark, would you be interested in the Nano or the Autel Mini, or would you be interested in the Nano, the Autel Mini?
So I'm still waiting on more like leaks to come out. From what I've been seeing on the Nano, more or less not the one that's gonna be like a Mini 2, but more the one towards the Air 2S.
Right,
which has the variable aperture, and you got, obstacle avoidance. I'm not there anymore. I really don't care about the obstacle avoidance so much, because I don't really fly with obstacle avoidance on. What I do love is the ability to fly in. The Phantom 4 Pro had it. Okay. Now I'm gonna, geez, what is it? Okay, let me get back to that.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna pop out. Johnny, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
And,
thank you, Ron, for coming in. We're not gonna stay on too long more. I'm gonna have to go. Brad, Maddie, my son son-in-law went and picked up some stuff, so we're gonna get back to work here in a few minutes. But yeah, thank you for joining us, Ron.
Yeah. You guys have a good rest of the weekend.
Have a great day, man.
Have a good one, Ron. Take care, buddy.
See you guys.
I want to thank
Bye-bye.
everybody for coming in, and we'll I guess we'll go ahead and end it now. It was a great little morning. Everybody had a great sunrise crew. I think all the weather was good across the nation, and man, it was fun.
It was. And we had Roosevelt.
Hey, you better buy you some new. Mark, you need some new Apple products.
Yeah. I'm gonna try my Mac Mini next time.
There you go. But hey, thanks guys for joining. Join us Wednesday
Good to
night
see
on the
everybody.
Fly for Fun show.
Everybody in the chat, take care. Everybody, Johnny,
Easy,
Mark,
in
y'all
the chat.
take care, guys.
Thank you.
Brad, good to see you. Johnny, good to see you.
You too.
God bless.
Mark.
See you.
All right,
Fix
Brad.
that hearing.